This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and a video that, I am having so much fun preparing this video, and it's a video that is focused on that fun. This video is going to be my video on my funnest loadouts for both ventures and dungeons right now that we are in version 14 in the Fortnitemares event. As you guys know, I released a video about the best loadouts, the ones that are the most effective, you could say. And if you guys want to go check out that video, you guys just have to check the link down below in the description, or maybe I'll make it pop up over there in the corner. So make sure to go check that one out, guys. But this one is going to be about fun loadouts that are, well, they're based on abilities, and they are really fun. So we're gonna jump into this, guys, but first, thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting, guys. You guys are amazing. And a huge thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey, with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including illustration, design, photography, video freelancing, and more. And it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. And thanks to Skillshare, for a limited time, use the link in my description down below to get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. And Skillshare is for everyone: creative and curious people, lifelong learners, beginners or pros. Skillshare classes include a combination of both a video lesson and a class project, and Skillshare has classes to fit your schedule and skill level. Members get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes with hands-on projects and feedback from a community of millions. Most classes are under 60 minutes with short lessons to fit any schedule. So make sure to take advantage of this awesome opportunity and join Skillshare today. So thanks a lot to Skillshare again for sponsoring this video, and let's jump into this right now, guys. So the topic of this video is fun, and we're gonna have to focus not just on the fun aspect of it, but also on the ability aspect of it. You guys know that right now we're going to be talking both for dungeons and ventures, but ventures this season is a little different than previously. The first ventures was focused on the whole not having any energy, which was horrible. This one is the short range one. So in this one, you got to be up close. You got to be up close and personal to do that damage. But we no longer have the energy lack of. We no longer are suffering from lack of energy, which is, I got to tell you guys, is absolutely amazing. Because of that no energy lack, this is beautiful, guys. It's absolutely beautiful what we're going to be able to do now with this. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to jump in. I'm going to show you guys the different loadouts, and in this video we're not really going to do any gameplay with them because it might take a little too long to do that. So I just want to show you guys what the loadouts are, and we're going to start with Noir. Noir, and you know what, I'm going to show you guys. There's going to be a couple of variations. This is the lefty and righty setup. There's going to be 2, maybe 3 different variations on it. One special one just for dungeons, and then I gotta show you guys. I gotta show you guys everything here. We got Noir that we're going to talk about. We're also going to talk about, that's the last one. We're going to talk about Gold Knox, which is a really fun one, and then we're going to wrap up talking about Director Rigs. Yes, Director Rigs. This setup is fun. All right, let's start with Noir. So the Noir setup, the lefty and righty setups, these setups are going to be based and focused on lefty and righty, of course. These are going to be ability based setups, and because of that, I gotta say this right now, most of these setups highly depend on energy and energy use, which also means ability cooldown, which also means that you gotta have the happy holidays. Happy holidays is really crucial for all these setups. But don't worry, for a lot of people who are like, hey, I don't have happy holidays, I missed it the first time around, well, it's coming. It's coming again. And actually, if you want to get it, you need to get Miss Jilly Teacup. So let's go over the collection book really quickly. And if you don't want to wait, because it is coming in the winter season, but if you don't want to wait, you can go ahead and just pick it up right now by going ahead and unlocking, where is she? She is in the Holiday Heroes. If you go ahead and unlock Miss Jilly Teacup right here, you got to use the recruitment voucher. If you unlock her, you will get the Happy Holidays team perk. And again, to make all of these setups work, you got to have the Happy Holidays. So let's take a look at it. The first one we have is Noir. Noir is going to be my first setup. And I got to say this setup and also the Director Rig setup, the Going Constructor setup, highly depends on these particular heroes. Because before of these, we had these heroes, these abilities just took way too long. They took just way too long to cool down, so it wasn't good. Noir is going to have Pump Metal Plus, and Lefty and Righty eliminations extend its duration by 2 seconds up to a maximum of 10 eliminations. That means this is 20 extra seconds. 20 extra seconds of Lefty and Righty. Of course, we know that Lefty and Righty has a normal 10-second duration. So adding the 20 seconds, you just got to get the eliminations. You got to get the 10 eliminations. As long as you do that, you've got 30 seconds on Lefty and Righty. Now, I'm using Lefty and Righty, or Noir, with base solo, bang and pow, hand cannons, where's Lefty, and survivalist. Now, if you want to do a little bit more damage, but less duration, then you can just switch out Noir. You got to keep Noir, though. You got to keep Noir in your loadout, so you got to put him over down in the support, but he only lasts for 1 second eliminations, so it's only at 10 extra seconds. It's not bad, though. 10 extra seconds is not bad at all. So you bring him down here. I like switching him out with Bang and Pow, okay? I like switching him out with Bang and Pow with Raven, because Raven has Bang and Pow. If you put him in Commander, Lefty and Righty causes explosions, which deal 20 base energy damage in a 0.5 tile radius. It is absolutely deadly, but again, remember, you are looking at a 20-second. You're looking at a 20-second Lefty and Righty. And if we go over to Lefty and Righty cooldown, the cooldown is still 60 seconds. And this is with me already having Happy Holidays in the setup. If I didn't have Happy Holidays, it would be a 100-second cooldown. So, I mean, that's 20 seconds. That's still 40 seconds. 40 seconds, or in this case, 30 seconds if we've got Noir, is still pretty long, right? That is a pretty slow... That's pretty slow. That's still pretty slow. So, to avoid that, or to improve that, we drop in Miss... here. There she is. We drop in Double Agent Evelyn with Where's Lefty. We need a Where's Righty. Where's Lefty? Every pistol or SMG elimination decreases cooldown of Lefty and Righty by 1 second. Now, this is the thing. If you have a pretty good pistol, you could run her in Commander, because in Commander, it's a 5-second cooldown. Now remember, if you run her in Commander and you have Noir, that's still a 20-second, so that's still 40 seconds, but look at that. All you gotta do is 8 kills. You do 8 eliminations with a pistol or SMG, and you can go ahead and just run it again. So yes, you can use her, but you will be losing a little bit of damage, especially if you're going to be using Raven. If you're going to be using Raven, you're going to be losing that damage in Commander. And also, there is one more hero you can put, and that is Carbide. Carbide has Lefty and Righty, has Zip and Zap, which applies Affliction, which deals 26 space energy damage per second for 3 seconds. Lefty and Righty uses space pistols, which fire piercing, bouncing lasers. Now, I would not recommend using Carbide in Ventures. Not in Ventures, because Ventures is an open area, but I would highly recommend using him in Dungeons. Why? Because Labyrinth, because Grotto, well, not so much Grotto, but Labyrinth, crypts, all of these, they're underground. They're in small enclosed areas, and guess what? You start bouncing those lasers and it is going to be amazing. You are going to have a massive amount of damage. It's tons of fun. Again, guys, fun is the big thing here. So yeah, so these are the 3 different variations of Lefty and Righty. Again, you can use Evelyn, you can use her. I don't really use her that much, because you know what, I prefer the damage. I honestly prefer either using Lefty and Righty, or using Raven for the explosions, Carbide for the, the pistols, and if I'm going to be using Noir, of course, I'm going to be getting that 30-second long Lefty and Righty. And trust me, a 30-second long Lefty and Righty is a long time. You just hold down the mouse and you're just pew pew pewing, and before you know it, you're like, wait, how long has this been? And it keeps going and going and going. It's so long. It's awesome. So that's the first one, guys. The lefty and righty setups, the 3 lefty and righty, well, 4 I guess you can say, but the lefty and righty setups are the first one. Next one we're going to look at real quick is going to be Gold Knox. Gold Knox, again, depends on Happy Holidays. These all do. And Gold Knox is fun. Gold Knox is not only fun, but he has a killer, and I do mean a killer refresh. So his cooldown is practically nothing. Bull Rush. So we're going to have him, what does he do? Bull Rush drops a mine for every 0.5 tiles traveled. Each mine deals 275 base physical damage in a 0.5 tile radius when triggered. We've got Rush Rush that I use with her, decreases cooldown by 27%. Long Rush, which increases it by 2 tiles. 1 hot minute because, you know, the plasma. Also, I also throw in their Spake technology because I want the extra plasma now. You can slightly change this up though. There is no other Bull Rush heroes, but you could definitely, if you don't really want to focus on Plasma Pulse, you can do anything else there. You could make your decoy last longer. You could put in some shotgun damage or something, you know, because personally for me, I do like using a shotgun with him. But don't forget that Ventures, well, it depends what you find in Ventures, and in Dungeons, it just depends what you find in Dungeons as well. So if you have, let's say, if you're going to be using Gold Knox for Ventures, then definitely you want to look for, if you have a really good pistol, you know, if you have a good pistol, a good shotgun, a good AR, whatever you have, then these 2 here, if you want to, you can adjust them and you can put whatever support heroes you want there to benefit your favorite weapon in Ventures. Of course, don't forget that with this Ventures right now, we do have that close combat. So the really cool thing about Gold Knox is that he does have that close combat, because the Bull Rush is also going to be effective. So really good there. And of course, we wrap up with Survivalist, because Survivalist is awesome everywhere. Now, I have put in Parasaur Jess here, but the problem with Parasaur Jess is that yes, she does restore with abilities, but you know what? If we're going to be taking out a lot of enemies, you just want to throw in Survivalist there, and wrapping it up with Adrenaline Rush and Stationary Hover Turret. Now I will have, you know what? I think I'm going to do like I'm going to do some gameplay videos on Ventures and Dungeons using these different heroes if you guys want to check them out. And also, if you come to the streams, you're going to be able to check them out. And we're going to wrap it up and finish with the funnest one of the bunch, the newest one of the bunch. Now, for those of you who have been watching me for a while, you may know that I talked about a particular setup a while back, a Going Constructor setup. The last time Dungeons was here, I talked about this Going Constructor setup that I had been playing around with, which was massively powerful, but just didn't have enough. And by that I meant that it went away too fast. Going Constructor, unfortunately, has a very, very long, it's got another 100-second cooldown. So of course we have Happy Holidays here, so it goes down to 60 seconds. But Going Constructor, unfortunately, only lasts 16 seconds. Only 16 seconds, and we don't have another hero that reduces the time of, you know, the cooldown. So I mean, it's great. It's a great setup, but then you just sit there for 44 seconds waiting for it to come back. And if you are in Dungeons, that's enough time to totally get killed. But Going Constructor is devastating in Dungeons, and right now in Ventures that we have that close proximity, you know, perk. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely incredible. So then Director Riggs came along. And when he came along, I was like, oh my gosh, he is going to be perfect. He is going to make this setup, and this setup is so much fun. And what is the setup? This setup has Direct Threat. Direct Threat Plus is, if we're going to use him, of course, we're going to be using him in Commander. Going Construct eliminations extend its duration by 2 seconds up to a maximum of 10 eliminations. So again, this is going to be a 30-second long Going Constructor. Guys, 36 seconds in Going Constructor is enough time to do so much damage. It's so much fun. Let me show you guys what else I have here. Of course, Happy Holidays to reduce that. We got Maximum Overload that increases kinetic overload damage by 50%. Now, I know I have kinetic overload. Actually, I messed up. I put the wrong hero here. It's not supposed to be him. Well, you know what? It's supposed to be... Is it supposed to be Sid? Actually, Yeah, I mean, well, kinetic overload does help here. It's going to help anyway. You know what? We're going to keep him here for now, but I actually think I messed up and it should be someone else. We've got Bouncy Shield with, what's his name again? Sergeant Tank Gatling. He's got Bouncy Shield up to 5 attacks blocked by going Constructor. Create a Sonic Wave dealing 64 base damage to enemies within 5 tiles. This really helps out in dungeons, especially when you're getting surrounded, you know. When you're getting surrounded, it really helps out. And, of course, we've got Monster Smash. Increased life leech with melee attacks and going Constructor by up to 15% based on the percentage of missing health. And I drop in Battle Beat there too, because getting those 10 eliminations, I've actually put in Hero there, the Varsity Hero too. I've tried both of them. They both work fine. But Battle Beat I like better, especially in dungeons because you're surrounded by enemies. So you get those eliminations, you get the increased damage, you get the increased melee attack speed. It's awesome. It's really awesome. It makes this setup, it makes them swing around like crazy. It's incredible. And of course, Survivalist. Adrenaline Rush and Stationary Harbor Turret to wrap it up there. Now, I guess, yeah, I totally messed up here. Let me check really quick if I remember who else I had to put in here. I don't know if it was... It's bringing down the house. No, it's not bringing down the house. Is it Bomb Suit? You know what? I don't remember. And now that I look at it, I don't really remember. But I thought that there was another Going Constructor hero. I think there's another Going Constructor hero. If there isn't, I'm going to say this. I'm probably, instead of having Sid in here, actually I might try Sid, but instead of Sid, I'm probably going to put in, oh, you know what? I'm probably going to put in Bomb Suit for the extra damage, for the extra armor. So, but you know what? If there is another hero that has Going Constructor, please let me know. I thought there was another one that I can put in there, but there you go, guys. These are 3, and I guess more, because it's more like 4, 5, 6. It's more like 6 setups, but 3 ability-based setups that are going to be so much fun. If you have the heroes for these, I highly recommend that you build them. I can't wait to use Director Rigs. Director Rigs is the one that I'm going to be using today and probably this whole week on stream while we do Ventures and Dungeons. Of course, you guys saw the other loadouts that I posted in the other video. Those, of course, are the OGs. You know, those are the ones that you just want to use for just straight up damage. But if you want to have some fun, I recommend these 3 loadouts. They're awesome. Director Rigs, Gold Knox, and of course the Lefty and Righty group. I'm going to call them the Lefty and Righty gang. Noir is amazing. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thanks a lot for being here. Huge thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. And of course, if you guys, as always, I'm DUJ2. And if you guys enjoyed this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.